Hi everyone, my name is Nilesh Mathure. I'm one of the co-founders of SaasTribe, and today we have with us the founder of Leanbe, Artavazd Barseghyan. Hi Artavazd, how are you doing? Welcome.
Hi, thank you very much for having me here today. I'm doing great, and you?
Yeah, I'm doing great, and thank you for doing this live with us. First of all, I want to start with congratulating you with a well-run campaign on Product Hunt. Leanbe was recently Product of the Day, Product of the Week, and you made it to Product of the Month, which is great because there could be only 12 products in a year, which would get 12 a Product of the
Yeah.
Month. And so you did a fantastic campaign, and genuinely well deserved. A lot of community voted on you, so congratulations for that.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, great. So we are here to talk about Leanbe. Folks, those who participate in this live stream and those who ask questions, at the end of the stream, we'll do a random draw using Wheel of the Names and put everyone who has commented on the post or asked a question. I know this is still a bit early, so it takes a bit of a time for people to join. But do comment and we'll put your name into the draw, and do ask any questions you have. This is a product which you want to pay a lot of attention to. Now, Leanbe. So, Artavazd, what exactly is Leanbe, and can you give us some background about the naming of the platform? When did you decide to develop this, and why?
Yes, sure. Okay, so everything started like 1 year ago that me and my friend, who is also my partner, we had several other products, and we were having some issues deciding what features to build. So we went out there to the market and see what solutions are there that which can help us in this problem, and we found some good solutions that were helping us in any stage of the product development. But the problem was that at the end of the day, you have to do the decision of the features you want to develop. And if you don't have the data you need, if you don't know what your customers need, it's gonna be hard for you. So everything was like based on hunches and based on intuition of the product manager. So that's why we thought it would be great to create a product that can help us uh, to base everything on the data, and based on the customer data, you can create the features you need for your product. So that's how we came up with the idea of Leanbe, which back then was the name was different. It was called Pupify. So that's how it started, and we were we were trying to get customers with Pupify, and we were successful in the first stage because we had like many customers joining Pupify, and the problem was that many people didn't like the name, and they didn't like the UI either.
Okay.
So that's why we decided to change completely the design, and we rebranded into Leanbe. And the launch of Leanbe, as it is now, was the last month in September. We launched it, and 10 days later, after the launch, we launched it in Product Hunt. So basically, it's been 1 month over there, and we've got very good traction from Product Hunt, and we are starting to get good feedback from the users, and everything is going well.
Okay. So what you're saying, and from what I gather, is like traditional, some of the like products where competing products to Leanbe, where you
Yes,
have like Canny or something, where you depend a
exactly.
lot on upvote. So you're going beyond upvoting a feature. You're actually prioritizing features based on data. Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem with the upvotes is the following, that when so let's say, for example, me and you, if we upvote in some particular feature, let's say you upvote on one feature and I upvote in another feature, we
Yes.
are not we don't mean the same for that company in particular. So our voice is different. So why it is different? Because there are several factors. First, maybe you have money and I don't have. Let's say that's one factor. Second, maybe you are in the segment, in the user segment that
Yes.
that business in particular is searching, and I am not. Or maybe let's say I am already a 1 year user of that product and you are
Yes.
not. So we are different in some ways, and I think that upvotes don't have to be equal for everyone. So
Yes.
if two features have the same amount of upvotes, it doesn't mean that they have the same priority. So that's why we think that some of the inputs that products like Kenny and Product Bard and many other products they use some inputs which they get from the business itself. So they get it from the product manager of the business. For example, they get how much impact is this feature going to have in your business. So how does the product manager know about the impact? He has to do some research, maybe he has to do some, I don't know, ask the marketing team maybe, or the customer success team. So it's there are several ways of getting to know the impact this feature can get you. But the
Yes.
best way to know that is the data. So if you have customer data and you know that, for example, in the past, these customers have brought you the best, I don't know, let's say good revenue or good retention or anything. So
Yes.
this already means a lot to you. So you have to pay attention to that feature because that interests to the most important customers. So basically that's the idea beyond. But I told
Interesting.
you only the superior level. So behind that, there is a lot of algorithms and stuff going on.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
And that will be available to every single user who is currently going to purchase your lifetime deal, correct?
exactly. And it's gonna be available to anyone in any plan and in the lifetime deal too. Yep.
Fantastic. So let me just go ahead and acknowledge some of the folks who are here with us. Hey, hi,
Yes.
Pamela. How are you doing? Jason, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining as well, Pamela. Hey, Aditya, how are you? And Jenny Jones, thanks a lot, guys, for joining here. So everybody who had joined and is commenting and ask a question would be entered into a draw for a lifetime deal for Leanbe. So, guys, please pay close attention and stay tuned till the end. So, we are talking about Leanbe, which is currently Leanbe's website is leanbe.ai. Karen, I think you are in the comments, so feel free to comment and post a link to Leanbe's lifetime deal in the comments, and then people who want to go and have a look can have a look at it as well. So they're currently offering a lifetime deal for those who just joined, and it has been voted as the number one product of the day, the week, and the month. So certainly something you want to pay very close attention to. Now, going back to you, Artavazd,
Yes.
can you tell me where is the Leanbe team based? Where are you based? And how
Sure.
big is your team?
Yeah, so we are 7 right now, and the team is based in Armenia right now. So the development team, everyone, we are here in Armenia, but the company is legally registered in US.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, great. Okay, great. And how is the situation in Armenia now? I know there was some
yeah,
some trouble with the neighbors. Is everything okay?
yeah. Right now everything is fine. We
Okay.
we got back to our normal lives.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good. That's
thank you.
good. That's good. And so like you have a like this is very, of course, a very lucrative niche, there is also a lot of competition because of this niche, and a lot of developers would price such a platform. And so how do you plan to compete with some of the bigger companies out there in this space?
So yeah, like I said, one thing that we are trying to do here is base our value all around the customer. So many of our competitors, they use like how do you say, the team value, and they use the inputs that the company can give them to be able to build their roadmap. But
Yes.
we come from the customer side, so we use all the customer data we can to be able to build the roadmap correctly for you. So we are, I don't want to say that we are a CRM, but what we try to do is all customer centric. So this is the main differentiator us from others. So what we try to do here is all customer based, and we are going to use that as a point of attention, let's say like that. And based on that, we build our other key differentiators. First one is the AI, like I said, the AI, which is going to be the decider of your I don't know, next steps, and all other features that we plan to do next. So basically, the main idea and how we are going to win our competition is the direction of our features and of our vision, because the direction is different. We plan to create a product which is customer centric.
Excellent. Thank you, Artavazd. I'm going to take this question here from Aditya.
Yes.
And I know you answered this, so we are kind of repeating a little bit. But
Yeah.
for the purpose of the audience, I think for those who just joined, I think it's important for them to understand what is Leanbe's USP. Trying to understand what you offer that is different from the competitors. Thanks. So, can you please summarize it once again? Yes.
Sure. And I will summarize it this time in a different way.
Yes.
So for the people that were still here, it's going to be more interesting. So, okay, all of our competitors and us also, what we are trying to do is based on three main steps. So first is feature collection. So you collect all customer features from different channels in one place. So that's the first step. Second is roadmap prioritization. So you build a roadmap based on the features that you collected, and you prioritize the roadmap items. And the third part is user notifications. So you notify the users that are interested in a particular feature whenever that feature is ready. So basically these three steps, all of our competitors, they have them, and we have them too. But the main differentiator here is in the middle of these 3 points. Whenever you are prioritizing your roadmap, the problem here is that if you don't use the customer data for prioritizing your roadmap, you may end up creating some features that nobody uses. You may end up creating some features that take you a lot of time, and you market them very late, and they affect you. So
Yes.
what we are trying to do in Leanbe is to use the customer data and put it in our ML model and tell you, okay, you know what? This feature that has less upvotes than this another feature is more important for you because it is going to increase your revenue, or it is going to increase your retention rate, or etc. So basically, our main key differentiator is there in the roadmap prioritization part.
Okay. Who got this, right? I mean, who was listening to this carefully? If you can comment, right? What was the prioritize? I mean, what is Leanbe's differentiator here? The first one to comment, right? Like, we'll give them 3 entries, right? What do you think, Artavazd? Is that okay? We'll give them 3 more entries into the draw. Cool?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. Sounds good.
All right. Okay. So the first one to comment, what is Leanbe's, differentiator? Summarize it. The first one would get 3 entries total, right, into the draw. So, okay, Aditya, there you go. So there you go. Is the AI prioritization feature included in the agency LTD plan?
So, okay. So let me tell you the following, that the AI right now is collecting the data needed to be able to function correctly. So the AI is not ready yet, but it doesn't mean it is not included in the LTD plans. So it is actually included in both LTD plans. Yes.
Okay, so Marvin, that was Marvin who was asking the question. Hope you did get that. We got a few more answers here. So AI model for prioritization, Aditya, absolutely. So prioritize features. And Jenny, prioritize the most requested feature. No, that is not the correct. They are prioritizing the feature based on customer data. So most
Exactly.
requested feature would be in a traditional model like Canny or some of the competitors. But what Leanbe is doing is things differently. So yes. Okay.
So basically, the number of upvotes is just one input. So it is important in some
Yes.
way, but
Yes. Yes.
it is not only it is
Yes.
not enough. Yeah.
It is not enough, and you are onto something big for sure. Like based on
Yeah.
your, how the community has actually received it. I mean, certainly makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, so one of the things is I want to go over. I think if you can share your screen, I want to see
Yes.
what you're currently offering in your lifetime deal. I mean, are there any different tiers? And then we can go over some of the features, UI, UX, and talk a little bit about specifically about the product. Is that okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, that's well. So if you can share your screen, and then
1 second. I think I am on Safari, and it is requiring Google Chrome for the screen sharing functionality. Is there a way I can switch to Chrome or not?
You can definitely shift to Chrome.
Yeah.
So you will just have to drop
Hang up
off
here.
and
Yeah.
drop back in. Yes, that's fine. Yeah, dial back
Yeah,
in.
that's fine. Okay. Okay, I'll be back in one minute.
Absolutely, no
1
problem.
second. Yeah.
Oh, Jenny, I thought they were saying, maybe I should listen more instead of placing my order in McDonald's drive-through. Yes, yeah, maybe, yeah, you should focus on driving, Jenny, or placing your order. But having said that, I mean, the partial you had it partially correct. I mean, that's one of the factor, but the differentiator is really the AI model in terms of prioritization of features. So we just, oh, there we go. Artavazd has joined back. Artavazd, okay, welcome back, and we are good. Okay,
Sorry, I'm back. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that they don't support Safari. Yeah. Okay, sorry.
no worries.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna share my screen now. Okay. One second.
Yeah, no rush. Hey, Jenny, does anyone want while anything? Does anyone want anything while I'm here? Egg McMuffin or something else unhealthy? Yes, large fries would be good. Large chips, Aditya. That's pretty cool. Okay. Yes, if you can arrange to send it, Jenny, to Toronto, that would be cool too. Okay. Yes.
Okay. So now, okay,
Okay.
can you see my screen?
I
Yep.
do see
Okay.
your screen, and yes.
A second, I will log in here. Okay, so, well, do you want me to start with the pricing model, or I go directly to the dashboard now?
I think you can start with the pricing model. Like, let the
Yeah.
users
Okay.
understand what exactly they're getting, and then
Yeah.
we go from there, right?
So I will go. I will start with the standard plans we had. So these are the standard plans. But right now we have lifetime plans, which are two. The first one is the business plan, and the second one is the agency plan. And these include the following features. So one, the business plan is only for one project. I will show you what a project means inside the dashboard later. So the number of team members is limited to 3, 15 here, and everything else is almost almost the same, with the difference with the branding. The business plan removes the branding, and the agency allows you to put your custom branding. And you can also, in the agency plan, you can set a different number of codes, which will allow you to get more projects and more team members. So basically that's it. So these are lifetime deals, and if you buy it now, it is going to be effective anytime. So it's lifetime access, and any new features that we get, everything you are going to get it. And so yes, this is like a lifetime opportunity. So this is the
Yes.
pricing model, and I want to show you. Okay,
And
so
that's going to be
before
your plan.
yeah.
So all future updates, everything is going to be available for this
Yes.
particular plan into to everybody who buys into the deal. Like, you're not
Okay.
planning on launching plans with other features which won't be available to somebody who's buying right now.
No, everything that is included inside Leanbe, anything that is related to all the features that we have, is going to be included there.
Okay.
I cannot imagine something right now that can go outside that circle. I don't know. So for now, everything is gonna be there, and yeah, that's it. And before going to the admin panel, I want to show you this, because this is the third part that we were talking about. The third part was the notifications. And we offer this widget, which you can embed it in your website. And with this widget, you can notify your customers directly right there. So by embedding this, you can show them your changelog, which can include announcements, bug fixes. It can include, I don't know, new feature releases, etc. And here there is a tab called Feature Requests, where you can see all the feature requests right now we have, and which can be populated with your own feature requests. And people can come here and upvote for the feature they want. So this is the widget, how it looks, but let me get into the admin panel and show you how everything looks here. So when you start your project, the first steps are the following. So first, you set up a project. My project is called Cygnus, but you enter this whenever you are registering. So you set up your project, and then after setting up your project, you can customize it by setting a logo, etc. I don't want to go there right now. You can invite your teammates, set up your standalone page. I will show you what is this, and create a widget, which I showed you just yet. So let's go first with the standalone page and how we collect feature requests. So there are two ways of collecting feature requests. One is internally, here directly from the feature request tab. So this is internal. This this admin panel, this dashboard, is for the team itself, because the team can come here and create a feature request right from here, and they can comment the feature request internally by using the internal tab, and they can put a status and set it if it's publicly visible or not, and save it, etc. So this panel is completely internal, and this is one way of adding feature requests. So this is a good feature for the customer support team, because if the customer support team is collecting features from different places, they can come here and do it from here. So this is one way of doing that. Second one is the standalone page we saw in the onboarding. So the standalone page, let me show you how it looks like. Okay, so we have, let me go there. So the standalone page is something like this. It's a completely separate page where you can see all the changelog and the feature requests. Let's go to the feature requests. Yeah. So this page can be customized by your using your own branding.
Okay.
You can set your logo, your colors, etc. And you can also use your own subdomain. So you don't have to, your customers don't have to see if it's provided by Leanbe or not. So it is fully customizable. And here, customers can come here and request for features directly from here. So this is the second way of doing this, the feature request collection. And third one is not ready yet, but I can show you how it is looking and how it is going to work. It's going to be a Chrome extension, a browser extension,
Okay.
which you can see here.
Yes.
So this extension, what it's doing is, let's say, for example, in your email, you receive a feature request. Let's say this is a feature request. You select that feature request and click on that button, and it goes directly to your Leanbe dashboard. So you can then enter more information about it and publish it. So this extension is very useful also for the customer team, so they can collect features from anywhere. So let's say if they receive emails, or if they see it in a comment in Facebook or wherever they want, they can collect it from there directly into Leanbe. So that is not released yet, but we are going to have it soon, in like I think in 1 week. So that's basically it. So that's first part, the feature collection. Second part is the roadmap. Roadmap is coming up this Monday. So it's October 11. And in the roadmap, you will see all the features and all their upvotes and everything there. So the roadmap is not published yet. And the last part is the widget, like I was showing you. So I have a default widget here, but you can create as many widgets as you want. And whenever you are creating a widget, you can, again, customize it however you like. So you can select, I don't know, the size of the widget, the colors, etc. And you can create as many widgets as you want. So after that you have a widget, after you have a standalone page or whatever you are using, here in the changelog section in notifications, you can create notifications and notify all your customers that are interested in that topic in particular. How can you know if somebody is interested? Well, for example, here in the widget, if somebody comes and upvotes, we ask for identification, and so we know that this person is interested in this feature in particular. So if the same happens in the standalone page, we also know. If, for example, here we have a subscription thing, let me show you in a private window, because I am already subscribed and it's not showing here.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can subscribe for updates here. You can enter your email and subscribe for updates. And you can, for example, comment a feature request or a changelog item, or you can react to it by using an emoticon. So everything you do, any action like this, it means that you are interested in that topic in particular, and you are going to be notified whenever that feature is ready or whatever happens to it. So this is the notifications section. And inside the tracked users section, you can see all the users that are into it, that are subscribed to any part of your features or notifications. And in the dashboard, you can see some statistics. My account is just created. That's why I don't have any statistics yet here, but you can later you can see them here. So activity overview shows all the activity, and changelog activity shows all the notifications and how many people received it, etc. So basically that's it. And inside the team members and role management, inside these two sections, you are able to manage the team members that are able to access this dashboard and their roles, what they can do here. So basically all of that is also possible to change. And you can create many more projects as much as your plan allows you to. So
Okay.
I think that's the basics. Yeah.
Okay, and I have a few follow-up questions here.
Yes, of course.
But before that,
Yeah.
let me take some of the comments here. There is one more comment here from Marvin. It says, I love the UI UX and the support works well. I felt that already. One more question, please. Are the codes stackable? Did we cover that question?
Yes. So I think I forgot to say that, but yes, the codes are stackable. And right now in our pricing section, you can select the number of codes you want. But let's say if you want more than 5, right now we allow you to buy 5. But if you need more, you just contact our support and we can give you more. But yeah, these codes are stackable, and I will show you how we can stack them. So here you have a redeem lifetime deal section, and you can stack them here. So every time you redeem a code, it gets stacked. So if I add another code, I get upgraded to next plan. If I add one more, I will get more projects. For example, so this is one code. The business is one code. The agency plan is two codes. So if you select, let's say, 3 codes, it's the agency plan itself, but with 10 projects and 30 team members. So it's for bigger companies. And then
if you want to give any, if you want to give any discount to our community members, I won't stop you. So feel free to give any discount for sure. A few more comments here. Okay. Leanbe looks very interesting. Seems like a step above the rest. Nice. That's
nice. Thank you.
Ditya. Can email notifications that are sent to customers be from our custom domain email? Thanks.
Oh, that's a very good question. Right now, we are working on the notifications section, and we are going to allow you to select, to customize the templates, the email templates and everything. And actually, that feature in particular is not intended to be ready in our following update, but I can suggest you to add that feature, to send it to us by using our widget here. So you can send it to us, and for sure we will consider it. And as much feedback as we receive, the best for us. So it gives us what we need to be able to develop it. So yes, but what you are going to have soon is a template customization. So you will be able to customize for fully your emails, and that other features, so you can be able to enter your SMTP credentials. That's not going to be in our next update, but you can request it. Yep. Thank you.
Okay, Aditya, I hope that answers your question. Sajwal is saying, I don't know which I have more, AI writers or roadmap SaaS. So, Sajwal, to answer your question, this is an AI based platform. So, currently you have a roadmap SaaS. I'm not sure any of them are AI based and they do any type of machine learning based on user behavior to help the developer prioritize features, but this one does. So it could be a situation where AI writers meet roadmap SaaS. So probably you might not have something like this in your toolbox. So maybe something to look into. But good to see you here, Sajwal. Can we embed a standalone aspect, example, updates onto a website? Thank you.
Embed what? Sorry.
Can we embed a standalone aspect, like example? Can you updates on
on the website? Okay.
On a website?
So so the updates you can embed them by using the widget. So widget is for that. So this widget can be embedded in your website. So whenever you create a widget, I will show you. For example, this one, I have it here. This one has an embed code. You embed this in your website and you get that widget. So you get it and it looks like this, but of course you can customize it. You can customize everything with these options we give you. So you customize it and you can have the feature request, and the updates are here in the changelog tab. So you will show all the updates here in your website wherever you want. So you can embed it in a button if you want. If you want to embed it, I don't know, in a link, wherever you want.
Okay. So hope that answers your question.
By the way, here you can select how you want to launch, from a link or a button. Okay. And the pop-up form of it is coming soon also.
Okay, Aditya, I hope that answers your question, but anything follow-up comments if you have, feel free. Hey, Sam, how are you? Is it similar to Sleek Plan? So Sleek Plan, yes, I mean, you can do roadmaps and it has product like widgets and stuff where you can upload features, but this is more AI based. So Sam, which we just covered earlier, a couple of times, but this is the differentiator here is based on user behavior. And can you talk a little bit about machine learning component itself? How are you collecting data from those users? I mean, is it based on certain integrations? How would you exactly know? Sort of. I mean, you don't have to but not the secret sauce, but just
of course,
overview, right?
Sure. So basically, we need two types of information for that. So one information comes from the business, and the second information comes from directly from the user. So what can we ask from the business? We ask from the business, okay, what do you want to achieve? You want to achieve retention? You want to achieve a revenue increase, or what do you want to achieve with Leanbe? So that's one information we get. We get it from the business. And second, depending on that, we get the information we need from the customer. But how we do it? For example, let's put an example: the revenue. Okay, if you want to get more revenue by building your features, so it means that we need to know two things. First, we need to know what plans do you have in your business. Let's say you have 3 plans: silver, gold, and platinum. And you don't have to tell us the names of the plans or the prices. We don't need to know that. But we need to know how many plans and what is the priority. So let's say the third plan is 10 times more important than the second plan. So you tell us this information. And then the second information we need is whenever a user gets signed up to your product, okay, this user, what plan is using? So it is a trial plan, it is a free plan, or it is one of those free plans. So using this information, we are able to know, for example, that this user is belongs to this plan exactly. So what does that give us? Let's say in the future, whenever this user starts interacting with your product, for example, he starts to use your product, your features, and he starts to, let's say, I don't know, pay you money, more money, or upgrade, etc., or renew. So we know that this user the voice of this user is more important for you in terms of revenue, because he is able to spend money on your website, on your product. So it gives him a score that is higher than any other user that is not paying you anything. So let's say one day this user deletes his account, or he decides to not pay you anymore. It means that his voice, whenever he was saying that, okay, I need this, and you didn't do it, it means that, okay, uh, this kind of person needs this kind of feature, and you are not paying attention to him, and the AI starts to rethink the algorithm and change the score. And so next time, whenever this kind of feature comes out, or this kind of users come out, you know that their voice should be more valuable and have a higher priority. So that's how we get scores for each individual user, and you are able to decide based on that. But I will tell you one more thing. There is another important part of this, and it is the team inside the business. So for example, let's say you have a marketing team, let's say you have a business team, you have a, I don't know, a customer support team, and it is very important their opinion. Okay, we say that we are customer centered, we customer information is the most important thing, but the opinion of the team members is also valid, and it's also important. So we have a modifier for that part too, and you can say, let's say, the marketing team is important in the decision making of these features in particular. So that's how we give more value to the voice of the marketing team members than, for example, the team members of the HR department. So somehow we also give you a qualification on the voice of your team members themselves. So basically, there are many inputs that we use, and the output is a score. The score means that this feature has a higher priority over these other features. So this score is very different from the upvotes, because the upvotes are just a number, just a plain number of how many people need this feature. I hope that I have answered the question. And
yes,
yeah.
you did. You did very well, actually, and I hope people who are listening attentively, that could mean that you are getting a good pulse from your customer, and it will actually help you truly prioritize a product which will not only help your customer, but will also help your own platform as a platform. I mean, that's like, yes, it's good for developers, but a platform like this, you can get used to get feedback for a lot of different things, right? I mean, you could get, for example, like a, there are hacks around it where you can get us crowd sort of sourcing of ideas from a platform like this. Am I right? I mean, can you talk a little bit about different types of use cases, and in what ways
sure.
people are using Leanbe, and how many users have you onboarded since your product hunt campaign, right? Can you talk a little bit about that? Yes,
of course. So in terms of usage, how can people use the product? So we have persons that are using the platform in the form of only the widget. For example, they embed the widget, they send notification to their customers, etc. So basically, these type of users are the persons that are interested in the more marketing sphere. So they are like marketing specialists or marketing heads in small companies. So this is one type of users. But the most important type of users that we have and we are targeting are the product managers. So the product managers are the people that need to know what is going on around their features and what is going on around their roadmap, so they know, so they can correctly decide which thing has to be done next by their team. So our main customers are the product managers, and they are using this product. From the product at launch, we've got more than 200 users, and the good thing is that many of them are using the product actively, and they are already requesting us features, and they are writing us some bugs they found on the system. And so they are very active actually, and which is very good, because it's a good sign that they just didn't sign up and that's it. They're talking with us, and the people that are not talking, we are trying to contact them and see what is the problem, what are they facing, etc. So I think, yeah, that's it.
Okay. Okay, great. And what's the limit? How long are you going to run this lifetime deal campaign in? Like, I mean, do you have like a time period, and then you go back to MRR? Build some
Sure.
profitability around it. Like, what's the plan around that?
The plan is to have it in 2 months, and maximum 2 months, yeah, because we want to give the people the possibility to use the product, and we have a refund policy for that also. And 2 months is the correct term for a lifetime deal. So that's how we are planning to do it. And then maybe in the future we can have more lifetime deals. I don't know, but that's for now. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I think we are about 15 minutes short of the hour where we started. So we'll take possibly a couple more questions. And I am preparing everything for the draw as
Yes.
well while we speak. So let me go back to the screen here.
Yeah.
So in terms of your campaigns around marketing, product hunt, having that visibility, what kind of traffic are you seeing? Are you going to do more spend more money on ads? How would you increase visibility of Leanbe?
So for now, we are not going to use some ads. I mean, maybe we can do some campaigns, but it's not so relevant for now. For now, the most relevant are two steps. First is contacting each person that is using our platform, and to know their pain point and to know what they are facing, or if everything is okay. So that's one point, to talk everyone and each user. And the second one is to reach other product managers and companies, business owners in via LinkedIn, and that's what we are trying to do. We are trying to use LinkedIn to do that. And I know that LinkedIn is not the only source, and we cannot base on that only. But
Yes.
next steps, content marketing, internal content marketing, which we need to do. And we have many other campaigns planned that we are going to execute one after each other. But right now, these two are our main goals. Yeah.
Okay. And is Leanbe used by some of the bigger customers? Is it mostly designed for smaller teams, mid-sized teams, or you can deliver to a full big enterprise kind of customer?
Yeah, actually, that's a very good question, because that's the main problem that we faced before. That we were thinking, okay, who is going to use Leanbe? What size of a company is good for us? So I will answer it this way. Everyone that has a roadmap can use it. So that statement is still okay. It still works. But if the company has many customers, the more customer it has, it's more useful for them. So Leanbe is good for companies that have a lot of customers. You can be a small team. You can have 5 team members, but if you have a lot of customers, Leanbe is ideal for you. So I think that's the answer. The more customers, better.
Okay. Also, do you have like a partner program, an affiliate program for some of the viewers who are watching? They can go and promote your platform, to their customers or through their blogs. Like, do you offer anything like that?
Sure, we have an affiliate program actually, and the problem is that we have not published in our website about that yet. But you can contact our support. We are live there, and you can contact there and ask for the affiliate program, and no problem. They will give you the instructions on how you can use it. Yep.
Okay. Sam has a question here. Can the admin email be changed? I think yes. I think Karen answered that. AppSumo plan is tied to which monthly plan? AppSumo, Sam. This is not on AppSumo. This is directly on Leanbe's website, leanbe.ai.
Exactly.
So they were on Product Hunt actually. So do check them out. And this is not currently on AppSumo. So it's directly on their website. Okay. And then you have, Aditya saying, as you're using your own product, of course, does that also mean Leanbe on your website is not going to prioritize LTD users' feature requests because AI understands no recurring revenue from LTD users and will prioritize monthly paying customer requests? I hope not. I mean, that's one of not your machine learning algorithm to not prioritize, features. That's a cheeky comment, Aditya. So -1 draw for you, but I'm just kidding.
I can add one comment to that. So revenue is not the only factor that is important for the AI. So if, for example, if you want more activity in your website so people can use more your website, or if you want to retain customers, and I don't know, many other things. So basically those things also help the AI. So revenue is not the only factor. Yeah.
Okay. So there is a few more questions. I think Karen shared the affiliate program. Unes is asking a question around what is cookie life in affiliate clicks. You'll have to check that, Unes. I mean, we don't know what affiliate program or what third-party application Leanbe is using, but you can check that offline, hopefully. And that's the Leanbe page for pricing. Please check it out, leanbe.ai/pricing. Okay. Last few questions here. One thing. Why are you planning on doing any funding, going for a funding round? You just bootstrapping it through LTD campaign? What's going to be? Is that, have you managed to raise enough money from the campaign to survive and do well, or are you planning on doing any funding round as well afterward?
Yeah, right now we are doing self-financement. So we are self-financing ourselves, and we are not going into any rounds for now. But I think that very soon we are going to go for a funding round, and we think that it can help us to go faster in what we are trying to do. Because right now with our team of only 7, we are doing a lot of things, very much. So I think it can help us to get more people into it and get the features going faster. So yeah, soon we are going to consider that. Yeah.
Good thinking. I like that. I mean, certainly that proves that you're looking to grow. That's the kind of answer I think people should be looking for as well. So kudos to that. So okay, with that, Artavazd, great job answering all the questions and giving us an overview. And you have generously made available a code which we are going to draw for those who participated. Amongst those who participated. So I think I'm going to go ahead and share my screen.
Yes.
So that I have all these names. 1 second. Okay. That's my dog, but okay. All right. Safi, please.
He wants to know who is the winner.
She will go live during my every live and disturb my setup in the background too. But my apologies here. 1 second. Oh, enough. Can you see my screen? Can you see the wheel of circles spinning? All right. Okay, we are going to do a draw. And so we have everybody else. I think I haven't entered Unes in here. Let me enter him. Okay. So we have Silham Syed, Aditya Sharma, Marvin Youngblood, Sam Jasani. Aditya Sharma has got a few entries. So Aditya has got 3 entries because of that correct answer. Jenny Jones, Unes, Pamela Lai, Jason Blake, Sajwal, and Jose Carr. Am I missing anyone? I'm not. And if I do miss you, I'm sorry. So we're going to do a draw for a lifetime license for Leanbe. And Safi, please. Okay, there we go. Enough. Come here. Hey, Safi, enough, please. Come here. Check it. Up. Thank you. Yes. Okay, so who is winning this draw? Is Unes. So congratulations, Unes. You win yourself a lifetime deal for Leanbe. So thanks everyone for participating and tuning in and making all the comments. I really appreciate all the participation, and thanks a lot, Karen, for answering some of the questions in the comments there as well in the community. Artavazd, thanks for participating and being live with us in our community. I wish you nothing but the best from a platform perspective. Looks fantastic. I'm certainly going to look into it myself and buy a lifetime code. And I certainly advise people who are tuning in to give Leanbe a look and see if that's the right platform for you, and based on the features which we just talked about. Artavazd, do you want to add any closing comments, and then we can close this off? And I wish Leanbe the very best in future.
Thank you very much. No, I just want to thank you for the opportunity, and that's it, I think. And thank you, everyone who were here with us today. So I hope you can give Leanbe a try. There is a trial period there, so you can use it even if you don't want to buy it yet. You can use it and give us your feedback. So that's
Okay.
it, I think.
Okay, great. So thanks a lot, Artavazd, and thanks everyone. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.